Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another one of this Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane. We are off here to a 1 vs 1 on Holotny Ferma. We shall be watching Omgpop here fighting for the Soviet Union and the 7th Tank Corps going up against Cataclaw fighting for the Germans for the Großdeutschland. We are noting here that Omgpop has already gone advanced warfare, whereas for Cataclaw we'll be noticing mechanized assault, elite troops and Luftwaffe supply doctrine amongst his commanders. We're also noting here a pretty aggressive move here from the combat units of Omgpop, likely rushing for the fuel point right here. With the conscripts following up rapidly for Omgpop, we're noting grenadiers here for Cataclaw arriving at the same time, so likely mechanized assault has not been chosen right away. And already now, Mr. Omgpop will have clear idea what Cataclaw is up to thanks to radio intercept. Rather constantly telling him what Cataclaw will be getting, and so on. Second Grenadier Squad arriving here for Cataclaw. Conscripts heading north and he's spreading up basically in as many directions as possible, so to gain as much territory as possible as imagine.
We have it.
Point there secured, points there being secured. Looks like Cataclaw is heading a bit here towards the west side. Might be filling the fuel, but at the same time the munitions point and the victory point are also looking like good targets. There we go, fuel point has been secured for the glory of the motherland. Pioneers moving in there, companies quickly pulling back in the face of Caesar's Pionieren, moving forward there with the MP40s. Through the ice and whatever stuff is stuck in the ice. Right here, caught in front of the communists in the building. Not looking too good there, not looking too good, taking a bit of damage. Grenadiers holding out, conscripts moving in. Looks like he's definitely making a move towards as many fuel points as possible. And they go taking the point, fourth conscript. And we're noting here, after the two grenadiers, a Scharfschütze has arrived here for Cataclaw. Pioneers close to wiping the pop. No, he actually retreats, Surprisingly enough, Cataclaw does not stick around and render the point neutral, or at least try to. He actually pulls back. Now that was definitely interesting, a bit unexpected. Omgpop quickly vacates the quarters and gets moving to secure further points. Both fuel points are now property of Comrade Stalin and the state.
My ears are frozen.
The sniper moving in there, Grenadiers moving in support. Meanwhile, Grenadiers up encountering conscripts right there. Looks like they're making a rush there for the building, and we're seeing a third Grenadier squad arriving there for Cataclaw.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
More conscripts arriving there. Looks like there will be two forces at the moment operating really in sort of larger context for Omgpop. One here and one here. And we're actually seeing a fifth conscript squad on the way for Omgpop. A fifth squad. And at the same time moving over towards here.
Getting tired of this shit.
Interesting. Grenadiers being held up. Point hookers being secured. Sniper going straight for the fuel point, a bit bold in particular. If say Omgpop popped down a mine there, I mean that could have been GG for the sniper already there, but so far in fact there has been no mines from Omgpop. We're seeing more Grenadiers rushing in here, Pioneers following up as well. Grenadiers being encountered from several, or engaged from several sides by now. Conscripts might be moving in to assist. Fuel point rendered neutral. Absolutely no response, looks like it's too preoccupied here. Grenadiers moving from several sides, no upgrades for the conscripts so far. Grenadiers being engaged up close, there we go, point secure, point here being rendered neutral as well. Fourth Grenadiers were arriving, conscripts here being pushed away. German infantry proving to be too much, it would seem.
We have orders, comrade.
There we go. Retreating rapidly.
The point is ours.
The enemy is taking what
There we go, sniper gets off a nice hit there. Yuri took it to the face and did not get up. Swing around there rather aggressively up far northwestern points. Trying to perhaps catch the sniper. We're seeing here the sniper with hold fire on is creeping through the cemetery. Rather stealthy play there. Trying to ensure he does not get caught by the Soviets.
Is there any bread left? We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Shoot
Oh, and reveals him right there, at the edge of the village. Quickly makes a run for the house. Conscripts are on the hunt. Gunners are moving in.
How can we help?
Another man drops down as the sniper quickly takes a shot through the window before popping out. Rather boldly using that sniper in front of Omgpop, and Omgpop has smelled blood. He's going in after that sniper. Can he catch him? Loses another man before the sniper quickly breaks into a fast retreat, hoping to God that he will not go down with a bullet in the back, but somehow manages it just barely. That was extremely risky right there by Cataclaw. In this case, though, it paid off. Few would not have been secured for Deutschland. Troops are falling back as the city, the center village is simply being swarmed by numerous conscript squads. We're seeing here an armor rush going on here for Omgpop. He's gone for 5 conscripts, then quickly follows up with the special rifle command, and then the tank battalion command, having used this smart conscript force, basically secures me a few points for some time, and using that to gain an armor advantage. Definitely some pretty aggressive play going on here. Grenadiers holding up inside the village, but how's one of the larger buttons, but at least also some of the troops on a bit of acquisition. Quickly take shots there from the building. Grenadiers executing them with style, dispatching them with haste. Church being occupied. Conscript taking up position here, might cut off the point there. In fact, deny fuel and ammunition, but no, he is not taking up position. There might have been a misclick though. We're seeing the sniper arriving here. Conscripts moving in there again. A rather aggressive play there. Tank battalion command almost up. There we go. Finally securing it, but he is taking losses there to the Scharfschütze with the scope Gewehr 43, though generally the K98K was used.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Rather aggressive harassment going on for both players, and now Cataclaw is intently moving in to draw some fuel there from his opponent. Perhaps already sensing where this is going. And it is not Happy Land. Comes sneaking in there. We are seeing a T-70 now inbound. T-70 rush here, a bit rarer nowadays, but so nice to see unutilized nonetheless.
The enemy has found us!
Well, I suppose not if you're the Germans, of course, and it certainly seems like at the moment Cataclaw could be caught rather severely off guard by it. Certainly on the wrong footing. And we're just seeing every point being cut off from either player or the right here. The fuel has been reconnected for Germany. Grenadiers continue to hold out here. T-70 almost there, almost there. Conscripts in the church are not looking too good. And there you go, T-70 light tank moves out. Sniper sneaking forwards, shooting into the church, which provides no sanctuary towards Germany's sharpshooters. And conscript squad here, like to go down, so low on health. The only thing holding, yes, there we go, dead. Executed on the retreat. Omgpop probably could retreat a bit faster there, but there we go. T-70 moving in, Panzer's on the way there for Cataclaw.
Our territory is falling into enemy
Both
hands.
players intent on denying the other bastard fuel, and of course getting it. T-70 moving into the village proper. 45mm gun, firing shot after shot, having to catch those grenadiers, and there we go, trying to make a run for the house, but already taking losses. There we go, 2 men down before they even make it indoor. Down to 1 man. Can they escape the wrath of the T-70? And it's 45 minutes. Oh, there we go, grenadier squad went down. And a high explosive puff of snow and blood. Additional conscripts are arriving to replace the lost one slot, and we're seeing lots of submachine guns now being handed out en masse. And Panzer's moving up, looks like due to heavy munitions dispensement right there. It's rather indicative that he might have gone for a Ketchen Panzer, which is there for the Panzers. Oh, they're trying to make it to the church again. Will the Panzers have the combination of the Grenadiers? No, looks like they all made it in there safely.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
And there you go, Panzer's out there getting out. They're interesting enough first. Perhaps a bit. But there we go, Panzer's connecting with the T-70. T-70 needs to fall back. Sniper, though, hiding in a ditch. Could be caught here. There we go, T-70 spots him. No, T-70 did not take a shot. Trying to get the Panzers, allowing the sniper to escape. Just barely.
Time to shoot.
Submachine guns up there. Pioneers going straight for the fuel again, and no mercy. No remorse. Nice bit of resource being flooded. He could consider getting actually up a fuel cast because it seems rather indicative. He might aim up for the T-45 and turning more fuel early on might also help with that further. Perhaps looking for they simply do not have the firepower to resist the T-41 equipped conscripts. Pioneers here being rushed away as well. And there go the Panzers almost getting wiped out there on the retreat. As Omgpop aggressively pushes forwards. Second T-70 on the way. He really knows he wants to punish. Cataclaw's infantry with the wrath of the Soviet armored forces. And popping over to Cataclaw with 3 Grenadiers, 2 Panzer squads, 1 equipped with Panzerhits, the other one with Sturmgewehrs. And we've still got the sniper delivering death from afar. T-70 almost repaired, and interesting enough, there's been no mines or anything from Omgpop, relying largely on his infantry with submachine guns to deliver any damage and do all the work. Though again, a mine here and there could prove quite helpful. Moving in, no submachine guns from the looks of them. Yet, anyways. Oh, sniper might go down, sniper go down. Oh, he makes it just barely. Panzerfaust connects with the T-70 in return. With the second one moving forwards. Conscripts here, fighting it out in the ditch, but they're not looking too good. Nearby, but then again, the submachine guns might just give them 5 out. Never mind, Yuri just went down. T-70 falling back, we're seeing Panzers moving in, and that T-70 light could go, there we go, nice hit, they're almost wiping out the Grenadiers. Second, T-70 marks support or something, flamethrowers there burning when there goes forced away, Panzerfaust went off, and there we go, T-70 main gun destroyed. And looks like this infantry will need to fall back as well. T-70 looks like we'll be engaging some other troops down south, and we are knowing take up going on here for our Cataclaw. Grenadiers are very much so on the run at the moment. Quickly driving through the thick snow and opening up there on the Pioneers. And they're secured. Panzers continuing to move out.
We are losing a sector. Things are getting hot here.
And there we go. Conscripts caught in the middle of the road. Not a happy position to be in. Panzers holding out in the ditch nearby though. Doing alright. Panzer X helping in a bit. This sniper moving in. T-70 here. Oh, might get Panzerfaust as well. There we go. But at the same time, the Blitz caught on the ice are definitely taking quite a bit of damage. And are being forced to run away as the T-70 wrecks the fence.
Taking fire! Standing by!
T-70 will need to fall back though and get some repairs. Fuel point pressure continues from both sides, and certainly looks like Cataclaw is having some success now, really denying the fuel points. Support armor core is going up. It's going to be a bit short off though from either Stuk or a Panzer IV and Ostwind though. And he's actually getting a third T-70. That's a bit rare in particular as well. Definitely some interesting play going on here from Omgpop. Of course, at the same time, the question is perhaps a third T-70 might not be pushing it a bit, not without anything a bit more serious to deal with enemy armor.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And there we go. Conscript repairs were used to repair the T-70. The T-70 slowly inches forwards. Not fancying a Panzerfaust up the front. And there we go. Panzer squad here caught on the flank by the T-70 number 2. Panzer Grenadiers very much being forced to retreat here.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And going straight for the cut-off point again. They're very aggressive play, very aggressive play. I mean, that's overall really one of the hallmarks of this match. Incredibly aggressive play here from both sides of the infantry. But so far, though, I mean, some rather nasty armor players. But we're going to see Molotovs up here. Troops are getting bombarded by 2 T-70s. Rapid high explosive fire going down towards them. Not looking good. Panzers are moving in, but they might expose themselves to take a few shots. But there you go. Panzer connecting with the T-70. Almost knocking out. Other T-70 firing in there. Popping in and out. Hit and run a bit. Conscripts might want to abandon this building. They're not really going to have much of a chance of only one man shooting at the front. Towards where the Panzer Grenadiers and the Panzers all firing at the building.
Taking Soviet fire!
T-70 receiving repairs there again from the conscript. Conscript moving from another side. And Sniper gaining gets his right. Oh, and the conscript squad went down there. Omgpop was not fast enough to retreat. That was a bit unfortunate. Mildly focusing and an MG42 now arriving. Looks like he's sort of getting a bit to be a bit more defensive, lockdown places. And Panzer IV still a while off, a minute or two. All Panzers moving straight in front of the enemy, taking up position inside the church. With the Raketenpanzerbüchse. Oh, and they got the T-70. That's quite unfortunate. T-70 from the other side. He might be being hoping to intercept. The Panzer's on the retreat. He needs to stop up though now. sort of get more accuracy. Ah, he missed an opportunity right there to get the Panzers, I think. He did get the Grenadiers, but I think the Panzers would have been a better coup right there. MG42 getting caught assets crossing the ice. T70 providing nice Overwatch fire there. 8 kills already. Needs some repairs though. Needs some repairs.
Enemy has broken our supply lines.
Most of the map is falling back into the control of the 7th tank. Of course, the Ghost Deutschland is finding itself a bit under trouble here. Its Panzergrenadier Company are lacking the armored support, or for that matter, anti-tank support it needs. A pair of Panzerjets not quite cunning, and there we go. Veteran U for the T7, increasing accuracy and rate of fire. Further increasing anti-infantry lethality. And there we go. Panzerkampfbahn is finally being dispatched from the Panzerabteilung.
Yeah.
Which should ease things up, although at the same time it is good to note here that Omgpop's conscripts have taken a severe thrashing, and also looks like the combat engineers have gone off to the great Soviet in the sky.
Ready. I'm freezing.
Another push in towards the T70, being repaired by numerous conscripts. Needs to be careful about moving too far. But there you go, MG42 perhaps proved to be all wise idea by Omgpop. He had a sense of what's going on. Reacted on it properly there. Good, nice intuition right there. Panzers though moving in, but note here they're barely reinforced. I mean, Cataclaw is pulling quite the risk here. I mean, one good hit, and that could be it for them. But now at the same time he did succeed. He's forced to pull back the T70. Panzers moving back at the same time. Conscripts going forward. MG42 providing nice covering fire. But there you go. Panzer's caught. Can they make it? Not likely. No, there we go. Retreat and Panzer 4 moving in. Panzer machine gun going up. Still no sign of a commander farther away from Cataclaw. T70 still in dying repairs, and we are seeing a T-3045 here arriving for Omgpop, and we're seeing elite troops popping up here for the Ghost Deutschland Panzergrenadier Division. Panther 4 moving in close here with the conscripts heading straight into the machine guns. T-70 looks like it will not make it. Had it only been properly repaired in time, it probably would have been able to get out of there, but instead, one shot from the 75mm gun, an armor-piercing round straight through it, cooked it up like a goose. Nice hit there, ending the lives of 2 comrades. Meanwhile, over here, Panzers versus conscripts. Molotov in the predicted path. Nice job there, gives the conscripts a bit of a chance there, moving in with the submachine guns. Can they win over the Panzer? Oh, Heinz runs into the fires. That was dumb. T-3045 moving. Oh, conscripts going to get lost here. We are seeing here that Omgpop is all of a sudden bleeding up pretty heavily in terms of infantry units and over other units. He needs to be careful right now. Veteran defeat versus conscripts at the same time. Cataclaw has suffered heavy losses as well. And there we go. Panzer is what went down to the T-3045. So much going on. Looks like he killed one of his own right there. Great shooting, Helmut.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Few points are heavily being fought over. And there you go, MG crew being caught here by the T-3045. Looks like the T-3045 gunner can't hit Panzers. Meanwhile, it's going to take a bunch of hits while Panzer on the other side. Nice, nice. None of the Panzerjets though hit though. That's impressive. And they're going to tank grenade up, damaging the engine, and we're seeing an airstrike going in there from the Soviet Air Force. Trying to retreat, but oh no! 23mm gun got the MD crew completely wiping them out. And we're seeing here that Omgpop is quick to follow up with an assault here. He could actually, by the way, try and secure that MG42 for the glory of Comrade Stalin, giving them something to help deal with Cataclaw's infantry. Molotovs through the church here, Panzers being forced away. Lots of submachine guns up close. Oh, and a grenadier squad went down. Oh, he lost the veteran if you like that. Oh no. Pretty nasty fighting here, and Cataclaw is bleeding up rather rapidly. T-3045 being held at bay here by the Panzers and the Panzer 4, though just barely.
cost of all further resources.
Tiger Ace is available, though he's definitely off a bit by manpower wise to get it. Conscripts are reinforcing. But already this Panzer IV has done quite a bit of damage. 15 kills. And halfway to Veterancy 1. Holding up pretty well, and time to head back here to Omgpop. With 6 conscript squads, no combat engineers, and nothing else really. And so I think that trouble holding on to the fuel points. I think an earlier fuel cache might again provide him with a bit of additional fuel to sort of help with those T-3045, perhaps in allowing him to have the second one by now. Then again, a 30-70 might have been much higher, then again could also help with that, but there you go. Fresh grenadiers here arriving for the Großdeutschland. So named due to the fact that recruits were drawn from all across Germany, hence Großdeutschland Division. Whereas in fact usual recruitment for German divisions usually was that one division would draw recruits from one area, for example. That was in fact quite common in Germany. And basically helped them sort of create greater coherence by ensuring everyone was also, you know, culturally the same. And it's making that clear for the freeze up. Conscripts they're getting shredded. Panzer IV ready to move back. Conscripts they need to retreat in fact. And there go nice hits, machine guns and other nasty things breaking into the conscripts. Anti-tank grenade went off there. And we're seeing Omgpop pushing in from here. At the same time, one gun squad holding things up a bit. MD-42 recruits. Sadly, he did not gain that. I mean, had he taken that, I'm pretty sure things would have looked a lot more interesting. It's only also be able to hold back those Panzer grenadiers. Lots of vicious fighting here for the village. Molotovs going off left and right. Church being occupied. Grenades getting off a nice live grenade. No stun grenades though so far from Cataclaw. Panthers moving in. Conscripts holding up inside the church here. Panzer connecting to the T-3045. Lots of veterans to begin here, so Panzers are taking damage as they are bleeding up. Panzer IV continuing to fire away, and there we go, 22 kills, Veterans 1, just murdering so many conscripts. I mean, that's sort of one of the dangers of this conscript division. In fact, 7 conscript squads. I mean, he does provide a lot of targets for the Panzer IV in that department. Panzer IV taking heavy damage from the T-45. Panzer IV going down as well. Can he get it? Can he get it?
We are ready. Be brave,
Clouds are gaining it. Grenadiers moving in. Need to retreat them. There we go. Veterans 1, the T-3045 as well. Engine damage. And there we go. Popping smoke. Pulling back behind the voluminous cloud of Nebel.
Ready. Good work, comrade.
Grenadiers still mounting for a counterattack to quickly gain this, but the T-3045 provides quite the obstacle with its 85mm high explosive shells. Panzer trying to get it, barely anything holding back together. This T-35 Panzer's almost getting wiped out there. Ow, scheisse. Really some intense action going on in this fight, and we're just seeing Omgpop sort of rushing back and forth. At the same time, and all of these conscripts do provide quite a bit of drain, not just in terms of upkeep, but also in constant reinforcement costs, which is something you have to be a bit careful with, in particular the way he's losing them, and to a certain extent, you know, feeding them to that Panzer IV, which is already in the few minutes it's been here, gained 22 infantry kills. So I mean, there's a bit of danger there if he's not careful. There we go, another T-3045 available. And again, a part of me would like to see a company arc and get some fuel caches up to sort of really help with this, or either that, get up some bleeding mines. But there we go, conscripts are quickly rushing in there to repair the T-35 using conscript repairs. They do repair at a slightly slower rate than the comp ranges, but again with sufficient amount of conscripts, I mean generally with this, I mean you will be having several of them, you can, you know, overcome that. So a little thing to keep in mind. But there we go, second T-3045 coming in. Never seen any really enforcing those Panzer grenadiers. It's a bit dangerous, but I suppose it's a bit cheap as well, and I imagine that's sort of what Cataclaw is trying to balance. But again, one good hit could easily wipe them all out, and that's a bit the dangerous thing. Second Panzer IV arriving, T-35 still being repaired, having a bit of trouble there since he's constantly forced to pull back. Can he pull it off? Can he pull it off? Needs to get some more conscripts over there to do it though. There we go, engagement. T-35 being forced to fall back. Panzer VI and Panzer IV armor-piercing shells flying out.
Your predecessor died a hero.
Second Panzer IV arriving to support the armoured efforts, and there you go, charging straight in. Heavy damage right there for the 2 T-35s. Conscripts are also taking heavy losses from the machine gun fire and the high explosive shells. And there you go, veterans in 2 for 1, Panzer IV, T-35 needs to fall back here. Panzer X also doing quite a bit of damage.
85 tanks are now ready for use.
Damn close here for this T-35, close to getting veterans in 2 as well. Can he make it? Strafing run available. Oh dear, 1 T-35 down. Looks like there we go, veteran 2, but he's about to lose one. Bit slow then, pulling back, and sadly was not able to get it full repair. There goes strafing going in. Ultimately only doing a bit of damage. Another tank down there from Omgpop, conscripts rushing ahead. Panzer IV just shredding them up close to machine guns, providing a murderous hailstorm of fire. Really needs to be careful about that. We're just seeing those conscripts getting shredded like wheat. Really nasty engagement right there, and this Panzer IV's already close to veteran 3, a bit dangerous there. And again, the way that he's forcing in the conscripts is to a certain extent helping that. But there we go, managed to cut off points once more. Fuel points are both in the custody, somewhat, of Omgpop. In fact, most of the map is still his. But at the same time, Cataclaw is for now holding the armor advantage, using those panzers as well to support his Panzerkampfwagen as they're trying to get out of there. Are reinforcing. And we're actually seeing a Stuke 3G arriving here. Panzer IV firing away.
It is now under our control.
And a nice anti-tank grenade there, adding a bit of damage to the Panzer IV. Still lots of machine gun fire going in there. And an MG42 here holding up a conscript branch from there from Omgpop. Sturmgeschütz slowly rolling ahead. For the glory of the Reich.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Additional pioneers are going to help with the repairs. That's a good move by Cataclaw. That's a good move. Victory points are falling.
300 points.
They've only had some combat to lay down mines here and here. If only.
I am getting tired of this shit!
MG42 though running into a bit of trouble here. Lots of machine gun fire. Grenadiers bring up their give out for the freeze. And Panzer Grenadiers following up. Theodore falling in the snow. Another strafing run is available by the way here for him. The question is we might save him instead of anti-tank grenades. T-35 arriving. Stuke blasting away, Panzer IV blasting away. Conscripts are taking quite a few losses there, left and right. And there you go, one hell of a hit there from Stuke. Another kill. Lots of pressure on Omgpop, suffering losses. He needs to fall back from the village. At the same time, Conscripts going in there, getting off an anti-tank grenade. But oh dear, getting rather close. They're getting rather close. Conscripts caught right there by the Sturmgeschütz. Lethal thing, T-35 coming in, but it's going to run out of trouble here with no infantry support now. Since most of Omgpop's orders right there got absolutely decimated. He's still got 5 conscript squads, but over half of those are pretty much down to a sliver of health and man. Another squad on the way, though. He seems very intent on keeping a large number of conscripts, nothing else. With the T-35 on the way.
Yes, comrade.
Still holding on to both viewpoints. He should have a chance of getting another T-35 in a few minutes. And there you go, T-35 gets off a nice hit on the Panzer IV. No signs still of another strafing run. Continues with the T-35, needs to be careful, there's a Stuke nearby and another Panzer IV. That's quite a bit of armour. And quite a bit of firepower.
Our T-34s have been outfitted with 85mm guns. We will follow their tracks to victory.
Ears are frozen. Did you want something? Good work, comrades.
And there we go, Cataclaw quickly leading with the assault again. I mean, this thing is quickly hitting veterans to 3, and that's mostly just for killing infantry. In particular, the rather elite conscripts right here, veterans to 3, are providing quite a bit of experience here. In fact, very close to veterans to 3, which is definitely going to be a massive problem there for Omgpop if he's not careful. And there we go, another outstanding hit, almost wiping out the entire squad. And there we go, gets it so close to veterans to 3. I mean, Omgpop needs to be careful of his infantry. I mean, he's rather feeding the panzers.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
And only making Cataclaw's Panzerkampfwagen stronger, more lethal.
How can we help?
There you go, strafing on the way. Panzer is forced away. Could he get them? Could he get them? Perhaps he can get a Panzer Shrek. And there you go, one Panzer Shrek dropped. Oh, he doesn't pick it up. Strafing on going in, doing little. Come on, get the Panzer Shrek. The Panzer Shrek, die Raketen, Panzerbüchse. Conscripts there simply taking punishing losses. Panzer 4 with the damage engine streak supporting well. T-45 falling back. And it is time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is looking a bit grim here for Omgpop. In one regard, you know, he's holding most of the map, although that is slightly slipping out of it. He's got plenty of infantry, but at the same time he's rather losing it at a rapid rate. In particular, he's getting a bit reckless now. And in particular, reckless in a manner that is only helping Cataclaw's panzers. Right now, we do see veteran free on the Panzer 4. Most of the damage has been done basically only to infantry. I mean, he's really had some few serious armoured engagements and only really one armoured kill. And again, most of that experience has come from basically slaughtering infantry. Basically, a lot of Omgpop's veteran infantry. In fact, remember, veteran infantry and all veteran units, in fact, provide more experience to the opponent as they damage them. Of course, at the same time, the Panzer IV will also provide a nice source of veterancy for any of Omgpop's units, but at the same time, so of course will Omgpop's infantry. And again, he's bleeding out rather heavily in that department since he's either not supporting them with other measures like, say, anti-tank guns or even the tanks, which is in rather several regards now leaving his infantry quite exposed. So he needs something to help with that. I mean, another tank could work out, but at the same time, he's going to need fuel cans to sort of really keep that process flowing in a better rate, because again, and again, that sort of thing I mentioned earlier, the high number of conscript squads plus the high losses he's taking is rather draining of manpower, which is also providing him with quite the challenge. So there's some things to consider there, but get that Panzer Shrek at the very least. That would definitely provide a bit of an aid versus all those fascist panzers, and this one slowly aiming in on veterancy too as well. As for what Cataclaw could be doing, and let's just sort of look in terms of damage, I mean, they're actually pretty equal. On the other hand, in terms of kills, I mean, we are seeing that Cataclaw is basically slaughtering conscripts left and right. But at the same time, Cataclaw has also suffered quite a few casualties as well, so it's not completely one-sided either. But for Cataclaw to consider, I mean, right now, I mean, he's actually got some munitions, got some pioneers, so a few S-mines or telemines, the right places, could certainly make things a bit easier for him to actually do in terms of defending the areas, and certainly also begin draining out Omgpop's infantry more. In fact, now, considering how many conscripts he has, with no combat engineers, in fact, S-mines could prove to be extremely lethal if Omgpop is not paying attention in the right place, because then, in fact, also have little to actually clear it out, and would be forced to draw in a tank, which could also then be used to basically ambush that tank. If he knows there's going to be a tank move in to clear out the mines, he can have his Panzer force waiting in ambush, then blitz in and get behind it and knock it out before it can actually get out of there. So in fact, plenty of options right there for Cataclaw, but a few mines definitely would help, or a bunker in the right position as well. Infantry wise is looking good, and he's got some support weapons, so not all bad either there in terms of sort of doctrine use. I think he's been using mostly this and this. Don't know if he's actually been using like a stun grenade. I think he has, but you know, no troop training or Tiger Ace so far though. But again, a few mines to the right places could absolutely make things miserable here for Omgpop. And let us return to the fight.
We have taken it.
Panzer 4!
Conscripts trudging through the snow. And there you go, with a Panzer Shrek in hand.
Who's forging our asses? We're ready.
In the actual war, I do believe the Soviets actually captured large quantities of Panzerfaust, so they actually used them less like anti-armor weapons and more used them to deal with buildings. For whatever reason, there we go, taking up a seeing a bunker actually going up here, just as we're talking about it. Quick Panzer there, oh, fails to miss a step, blows up a tombstone. MG setting up there in the bunker. Panzer Force rolling up. Conscripts need to be careful. They are coming under intense bombardment there. Stuke also turning in. Need to get out of there. Come on, lads. The building is dangerous. Get out of there, Omgpop. That was close. Points are being secured. And there you go, MG bunker up. We're seeing another T-3045 ramming here for Omgpop.
Ready! Panzer 4, ready!
Gottenhimmel, it's cold.
Cataclaw slowly advancing once more for the glory of Germany. And there you go, Gunneers North coming in fast on the T-3045.
We have secured the sector. Infantry contact! The enemy is
Shots ringing out, and Stuke and Panzer 4 counter-attacking. Stuke for some reason leading the way, whereas the Panzer 3 there got already 40 kills. Well, they already 40 kills, and there we go. Another hit. I mean, with increased rate of fire now, it's actually quite lethal towards infantry and armour.
The territory is out of contact.
And certainly, oh, there we go. The massive mistake right there by Cataclaw. Rushed in the Stuke. I'm not sure what happened either way, though. Yes, when it is out. He might actually make it out of there. Damn close. Another Panzer 4 arriving. Can't be rushed away. You might see a squad there. Again lost. T-35 though drawing the attention. Ah, no. Russian soldiers are getting murdered out there on the ice. And looks like he pulls up a Boris Gump. Run, Boris, run.
Panzer 4 standing by.
That Panzer 4 is an absolute killer. A beast. A true hero of Germany. Knight's Cross holder in a Panzer 4. Panzer's here with MG4 to support. Could he turn this constant counter-attack into a pile of bodies? There we go, they need to quickly fall back. Simply too much firepower. Panzers and Stuke here not looking too good.
enemy contact! We are ready!
More conscript grenadiers flying away there.
Are securing our
But quickly getting overrun here, but the conscripts tearing into them. Also noting here some pretty aggressive play now for the victory points. Perhaps Omgpop is trying to sort of finish the game that way.
Down! Ready!
Molotovs off. And the MG bunker covering the centre here, forcing Omgpop to have to fall back. And we're seeing a third Panzer 4 on the way for Cataclaw.
Ready for orders.
Pioneers finally arriving to repair this
Panzer 4.
assembly of Panzers and Sturmgeschütz. Whereas we're seeing a lot of the T-34s are now getting repaired as well. Both of them close to Veterans U1. It's really Veterans U2 you want to get to. And it is there coming under vicious fire. Oh, almost getting wiped out.
MG42 turret is ready. You need something? Yeah.
Infantry supporting. Can he overcome this? I mean, this is a bit of a... There we go with the third Panzer 4 arriving. I mean, he's going to be able to amass a lot of firepower. In particular, that Panzer 4 veteran, if he is an absolute menace. But looks like Omgpop has decided, you know, there are better places to be, comrades. Places with less fascists.
Panzer 4 ready.
And showing in head-on confrontation with this force would be absolute suicide.
One of our forward buildings.
Bunker here under fire. T-34 is quickly moving in, but high close shells are cleared out. Conscripts need to fall back, and there you go. The bunker is kaput. Victory upon the falling to Panzer Grenadiers, although conscripts are moving in. Building here not looking good. This farmhouse already looking pretty gutted. Panzer Legs failed to connect. Need to get out there. Need to get out of that building. It's not going to last much longer. Ah, get out of there! Get out of there! Ah! He's rather determined. There we go. Conscripts with anti-tank and he's down some engine dams. There we go. T-35's moving in. Conscripts really need to consider getting out of there. This is getting dangerous. He doesn't want to lose his Panzer Drek. Panzer 4 close going down. Panzer 4 half health. He's holding out still. Panzer 4 almost down. Need to get out of Panzer Drek dropped. T-35 down! Oh dear, he didn't knock out a single Panzer. He managed to do some damage. There we go. Two Panzer Force besides the Veteran 3. That's quite rare to see that many armoured vehicles with Schützen on. An absolutely brutal engagement out there. I mean, had he perhaps also engaged from another angle instead of driving straight up here, but again from here, we might all have been able to then separate the Stug from this in terms of firepower. I mean, he might have had a slight chance. Instead, he actually ended up giving him several Veteran 2 Panzer Force, which is going to be a bit of a headache, and he's now down to one T-30-45 as well. Plus, of course, some very intense armor losses and the loss of the Raketen Panzerbüchse. Not good, not good.
With our new G43s, Ivan will die twice as fast.
And certainly that building does not look like a happy place.
Panzer here.
At the same time, pretty much most of Cataclaw's armor is not really in a useful condition at the moment.
Our veterans shall defeat the enemy. We have liberated this sector.
But Omgpop carries on for the motherland.
Let us freeze here.
Lots of Gewehr for the Fries, keine MG42.
Grenadiers ready.
It's good to see Panzer support.
The enemy is taking our
He could be using the T-30-45 actually here to secure some territory if he wanted to. He seems uninterested in actually alerting his opponents to the position of the T-30-45 at the moment, perhaps worrying that there might be some armoured nastiness going on.
To steal our sector.
Assault gun standing by.
Squad at full strength.
Stuck here. Assault gun standing by.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. Grenadiers reporting.
Ooh, nice particular rifle grenade there. Starting to get close, work nicely, I think. Then he's caught in the middle of the road. The MD-42 running nice support. Again, I think Omgpop would have a better leg to stand on had he gone for the MD-42 earlier when he had the chance. And then been able to deny the Panzer some infantry Stug moving up here. Then this squad caught on the other side of the ice. Oh, nice hit there from the Stug. It's really raking in the kills today.
Are securing our territory. Ready for orders.
50 kills in that Panzer IV.
You guys, listen to me. Bastards are attacking.
And Panzers with Panzer Tank providing support from the side of the church. Well, what remains of the church. I mean, that thing's not looking too good either. And Constance immediately encountering a serious Panzer force that rushing in, and her tank grenade failed to do anything. At the same time, Grenadiers here closing in, wound up. Panzer bounce off the T-35. He might lose the Grenadiers, so he might lose the Grenadiers.
We are losing a sector.
And missing here rapid armor movements there from Cataclaw, sensing prey. He dispatches his Panzers, or at least the ones that can actually move with some speed to deal with it. T-35 being rushed down there to support. Conscripts are there as well. Oh, and there we go, catching the Stug there with an engine. Hit grenade. Stug moving on their side, exposed. It might see another anti-tank grenade. Panzer IV flanking in, another T-34 moving in. And there we go, target weak point. Stug down, Veteran G2. T-35 here, caught from several sides now. Misses! It misses at point blank, got him, and then it goes down to the T-30-45, Veteran G2. It's increased rate of fire. All of a sudden, Cataclaw's forces have been halved by two Panzers, well, one Panzer and one Stug. Either way, that is not encouraging. T-35 here, they still need some serious repairs. It's actually time to pop package Omgpop with 8 conscripts soon! Good lord! Again, one combat engineer squad will actually provide more assistance, I think, again with some fuel caches. At the same time, T-35 make a move here for Cataclaw's base. Conscripts meanwhile getting caught here by a mass of Panzers and Grenadiers. Just shredding them with rapid fire. T-35 here almost wiping out an entire Grenadier squad as well. really dishing out the damage. T-35 here. No repairs at all being received, though we do see the conscripts now moving down in a large force. A huge mass of brown advancing. Well, brownish. Stuka. Oh, and there we go. T-35. Panzer force just blitzing in. Of course, I mean, the failure to really get this T-34 even remotely away from there, get repaired, might prove to be disastrous here. Panzer IV advancing. Quickly turning the sights on the damaged one. And there we go. If only he had been a bit faster, at least pulled it back a bit, he might have stood a better chance, but instead, that T-35 ended up being wasted in the end. Anti-tank grenades, looks like he might be able to get this T-35 out of there just barely, but these conscripts need to get out of there. They're not going to stand much of a chance here versus these awesome panzers. Closing in there, by the way, with 60 kills. Might see some oak leaves added to that Knight's Cross at this rate. Conscripts moving in there, already point blank. Molotov and stun grenade in return. And the conscripts actually get caught in there and Molotov. That's rather unfortunate. MD-42 starting there, Panther 4's trying to bring back. Oh, and they're out in the middle of the ice. Oh, if only the T-45 could actually afford to move out, he could actually try and catch the nail on the ice and actually perhaps knock one through the ice, but that's not looking likely. And likely would in fact prove a greater risk more than anything else. It's a bit of a shame there, but T-35 getting prepared, and we see a third Panzer IV arriving. Looks like he's actually some troop training to quickly get it somewhere. Interesting, interesting. Not a bad idea, I suppose, at this stage.
Dark, comrade.
Enemy contact! Man down!
Stun grenades, give air for the fees, constantly getting shredded, Molotovs off.
Yes, comrade.
T-45 air ready, and Panzer IV almost getting ready for another T-35 available. Soonish. Nice anti-tank grenade connecting, and there we go, T-45 is pushing out. And conscripts trying to sneak up, instead get a nice welcome there from Reich. Oh dear, this is not looking good for Omgpop right there, he needs to pull back. Although looks like the Panther Force actually end up killing more of their own men again. Bit of in trouble. Anti-tank going off there, perhaps allowing it to pull away once more. Patrick still not secured. Apparently it's not been seen. And there we go, almost done. Almost done. T-3 and to 4 moving ahead. Missing again. Close getting it. Close to getting it. More shots failing. Constantly up here behind the grenadiers. Molotov off. And there you go, Panzerfaust off the T-35, another T-35 being prepared. Constantly just need to hold back. Can they make it? Somehow, by the looks of it, somehow.
485 tanks are now ready for use.
But now once more the T-35 is in trouble. Panzer force are slowly converging. There you go, Panther IV takes a nasty series of hits, might go down.
Well done, comrades.
This one close to Veteran 2 as well. Conscripts simply getting murdered out in the open. There we go, 60 kills. Another Veteran 3 Panther IV. I think that's rather new. I don't think I've seen one match with 2 Veteran 3 Panther IVs at the same time. 34 kills, 60 kills.
Yes, comrade?
An absolute slaughter here of Omgpop's infantry. He just keeps throwing more at the enemy. Sorry about that. Both viewpoints are still here, so again a few cash might have proved a bit advantageous, but definitely too late by now.
Double your efforts.
I think he should be focusing more on this one, which is close to veteran true. Also, strafing run is available. More pioneers arriving.
T-34 ready.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Just everybody gets to work on that T-3045. Everybody. Then again, I suppose the reason he's focusing that one is that's the one with the damaged engine. The other one can actually escape in case of an attack. The other one is going to have a bit of trouble then. I suppose he wants to avoid losing them. So I mean, in that regard, you know, it's not a bad priority. I mean, so many conscripts just working away those T-3045s. So many conscripts.
T-34, crude, loaded and ready.
But with that many veterans, your 3 Panzer IVs, things could easily turn ugly.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
One that's not been fully repaired, interestingly enough, and could prove to be a weak point. Countries are moving in, getting shredded there from several angles. Need to fall back.
The enemy has taken our supply
Dundee is
sector.
taking losses.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
At the same time, pushing up here, applying good pressure there.
We have an isolated
Cataclaw
sector.
constantly keeping up things in several places. Conscripts, though, are quickly pushed off. Oh, and another conscript all lost. I mean, he's lost so many conscripts. Another T-35 arriving. Looks like he's pulling out of this large advanced Panzer force. Getting off another anti-tank grenade, but at a considerable cost. At the same time, tanks pushing into the center with conscript support. Incendiary being announced, they're trying to do something, but they're failing, and they're before two cleared out again. Will he secure this? Some planes fighting here desperately versus numerous grenadiers here. Looking for the fleets and veterans in 3 T-35 much more in. Panzer they're still not secure. It could still prove to be helpful. MG42 could still also provide a bit of an aid there versus the infantry. Looking perhaps to inflict some lethal losses there on Cataclaw's remaining infantry. In fact, Cataclaw's beginning to run rather short as well. Also noting a bunker there to cover up other things. Panzer IVs are inbound. Oh, they aren't. Actually, looks like he's being a bit cautious now all of a sudden.
Conscripts here.
Field bomb quickly being worked on.
We have the point.
Looks like they're going to make it out of there. Oh, and the church collapsed with an entire squad in it. And then another conscript squad simply gets slaughtered, and there go Pioneer secure Panzer check. More bad news from Omgpop if only he had that one. With an additional Panzer IV on the way there for Cataclaw.
Supply sector under attack.
Ready for orders. Enemy armor! It is now under our control.
And next look, Omgpop is simply pulling back all of his tanks as much as he can, as far back as he can. Another building collapses in the village. Anti-tank unit comes in, and there we go again. 71 kills on that Panzer IV. Might be able to add some openings to that Knight's Cross. That's for sure. Making another push here for Cataclaw's space. I wonder what he's thinking. Maybe he's hoping to bait him in there, perhaps catch him on the ice. That could actually work. But no, oh, we're seeing actually a pag out here for Cataclaw. T-35s need to get out of there. And we're seeing the massive armoured force is inbound. We also need quite a bit of munitions here, so a strafing line is also available. Looks like Cataclaw is not moving in, interestingly enough. Still no sign of the strafing line.
We are bleeding, comrade! We are as ready as we can be!
Another conscript squad met with very lethal force here.
We are losing territory.
And here we go. Pack 40 being overwhelmed by T-35s. Can he get it? There we go. Crew down. He could secure the Pack 40. They might provide him with a bit, but at the same time, we are quickly seeing here Cataclaw realize what's going on. He's rapidly advancing with his armor. And also one of his T-35s took quite a beating right there. Looks like he's going to do it anyways. T-35 here taking damage. Veteran 2 T-35 needs to be held back, That's really his most valuable one. Instead it's actually most forwards. Or at least, you know, with range of the other ones. Actually giving Cataclaw a chance of knocking me out. Conscious are wiped out. No strafing runs to provide even a little bit of assistance. There we go, blitzing in. Does not want to allow those T-35s to escape. There we go, one abandoned. He ensures to knock it out. Ow! Another T-35 went down there. Rushing through the wreckage. And GG right there. GG will play from Cataclaw. And game over. Game over. A loss there for the Soviet Union. A pretty vicious armor battle which took place here in Samoski. Lots of tanks and assault guns being knocked out on both sides. They're mostly Soviet tanks that got knocked out, and also rather impressive number of veteran armor we saw here from Cataclaw. And mostly generally seem to just train up to veterans one if ever. And otherwise, I mean, they really just took it. And again, that was sort of the problem, I think, in part again with Omgpop's strategy. I mean, it was rather depending on a rather shallow unit composition, conscripts and T-35s by the end. And again, that department is rather lacking several departments, whereas, you know, Cataclaw's force actually had a bit more to it. Panzerjets, MGs, Stugs, not just Panzer IVs and Grenadiers. So in that department, I mean, there's a bit more to Cataclaw's force overall, and overall was a bit better utilization of armor at certain stages. I mean, had Omgpop actually gone for something a bit broader, at least had some fuel caches up to at least then properly fuel this kind of strategy he was playing, because that was also another problem. I mean, he really should have had fuel caches up to sort of really help this strategy get going, but there weren't any. So he was always a bit short on T-35s, whereas Cataclaw, preserving his armor better, was also able to sort of slowly build up a larger force. And overall get some pretty intimidating panzers, which really just did a ton of damage to Omgpop, and that was certainly a bit unfortunate. I mean, overall good use of his abilities, though. Again, I think a few Sturmwing strafing runs could have been nice, but overall he should have had mines out. He should have been trying to catch those Panzer forces one by one and knock them out, for example. I think that would have provided him with a nice bit of work there. But again, something a bit more. He should have either had a weapon support company up, or I think, you know, maybe a mechanized armor company to provide a single H-35 to sort of support the T-45s. Again, fuel caches, also not that many conscripts. I mean, you know, I think that was also a bit over the top. Maybe a single Strafniki squad sort of augment things might have been nice, though, with a flamethrower and such. But that is just merely some supposition from me. I mean, Cataclaw did pretty well. I mean, he could have done with some mines as well. I think, you know, had he done some mines, for example, a few S mines in the right place, I mean, we could probably see this fight over a lot sooner than it actually sort of took place in. So I think that's something he could have helped with. I mean, overall, he made pretty good use of his commander. The only thing we did see was the Tiger Raids, and I suppose he didn't feel it was necessary. And overall, I mean, he did pretty well with his Panzer IV, so I don't blame him at all. Ooh, that also looks kind of cool there with the Panzer IV driving through the fire. So, I mean, that's definitely something to keep in mind as well. Infantry-wise, he did pretty well, though I suppose a mortar, probably not a mortar, considering the way that Omgpop helped out and attacked overall, which rather would have limited the effectiveness of the mortar. But Panzer IVs, definitely well use of them, good use of the abilities, getting out of there in good in time, losing overall only a few panzers. So there you go. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this fight. I hope you learned a few things from it. I hope you had some fun, had some inspiration for some games of your own. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If you're not, you know, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.